The Longines Global Champions Tour, after its incredible takeoff in Antwerp, landed in Madrid. The magic Spanish capital, from the 2nd to the 4th of May, offered the stage number 2 to the Formula One of show jumping, producing for the 2nd year in a row another incomparable leg of the glamorous series in the breathtaking facilities of the Casa de Campo Villa de Madrid.
We are in the middle of a big town, of a big city, European city, but at the same time the atmosphere is being in the countryside. Of course it was a 5-star event in Madrid, but the Global Championship is the 6th star for that event. So it's to be part of a global tournament. That's important for Madrid as well. Being at the same time 104 editions that brings to the Global Championship as well some kind of prestige and an old-fashioned way to see the world, the equestrian world.
The 104th edition of the Spanish 5-star show, in occasion of the 2nd leg of the world's richest and most prestigious circuit of this year's season, saw an incredible number of spectators who followed the 3-day event in a fabulous setting, surrounded by an old-fashioned atmosphere that added a special taste to the event. The big sports event started on Friday. The opening class of the event, just like in Antwerp, saw the perfect debut of one of the youngest and most talented home riders. Gonzalo Agnon, on board his fantastic Tobias, claimed the victory in the 1:45 speed competition.
Gonzalo Agnon Suarez, second of the riders for Spain, and Tobias give us clear round number 4, and they go into the lead on 60.82 seconds.
It's my first 5-star show here in Madrid. I'm so happy with the work we did, all the team together. I didn't expect to win. I was trying to do it, but I never expected to win like this.
The 2nd place was for the French lady rider Eugénie Angot with David Diez, while 3rd position went to Luis Sabino Gonçalves and Imperio Egipcio Rivage from Portugal. In the afternoon, it was Samuel Parot from Chile who stopped the clock ahead of the very best riders in the world, producing an unexpected, very fast round, which gave him the glory.
Clear to date, it's a tidy enough round as well. Can he get home inside 76 seconds though? It's very, very good. 75.82, it does go into the lead.
Harry Smulders and Regina Zed, who were leading from the very beginning of the competition, finished in 2nd place. The European champions Roger-Yves Bost and Polka de Dam marked the 3rd best time. The world's leading show-jumping riders, featuring many of the great Olympic champions, could not miss this appointment. Among them was home superstar Sergio Alvarez Moya.
I think Global Tour is 1 or 2 steps above every other shows, and I think to be part of the Global Tour is very important for Madrid, and to have one Global Tour in Spain is obviously very important for us. So I never won a Grand Prix, Global Grand Prix, but I'll try hard.
The huge crowds of spectators witnessed fabulous winnings in the 3 days event. 2 of them were produced by world number 1, Scott Brash and Hello Annie. The first on Saturday morning in the 1:45 competition in 2 phases.
28.82, and of that all-important clear means that Lady Harris and Lady Kirkham's Hello Annie and Scott Brash go into the lead in this metre 45 2-phase 5-star class.
I think, to be fair, we're still kind of getting to know one another, and she's a little bit inconsistent right now. You know, yesterday she didn't jump great. She just gets a little bit funny when she goes into a new ring, when she doesn't know, and she has to be relaxed to get the best out of her jump. So that takes time. That takes a long time to get that relaxation. And yeah, I think we would need a few more shows first before I think about jumping her on a big global tour.
The 2nd in the speed and handlers class on Sunday.
She jumped super today, and yeah, I mean she's got a lot faster over the last few months, and you know, in these classes she feels very comfortable now. So a few more shows of these sort of classes, and then hopefully I can move her up to a bit bigger classes. But yeah, no, I think she's a really good horse.
A very important success was scored by Emanuele Galdiano in the King's Cup. The talented Italian rider signed the fastest of the 6 clears of the first round, earning the last and favourite position to enter the dramatic round 2, where Emanuele and Kokoschinski designed their impressive performance.
He's made life difficult for himself there, but he's got away with it. Emanuele Galdiano, Kokoschinski. 46 seconds at the moment, 52.73 to beat. It is a big question to answer. Can he do it? Yes, he can. 51.53. Emanuele Galdiano is the winner of the King's Cup here in Madrid.
I was lucky because I was just 1 horse behind Patrice Lavaux, and he was really fast. I saw his round. Then I said maybe I will try for the 2nd place because it was really fast. And then my horse big straight, and then I think I won in the last 3 jumps. But she did a really good job.
2nd place went to Patrice Delavaux and Orient Express, who were fast but not fast enough, while British legend John Whittaker with the wonderful Argento gained 3rd position. On Saturday afternoon, the eyes of the whole equestrian world were on the immaculate grass arena for the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Madrid, designed by Spanish course designer Santiago Varela.
This arena is not flat. This is the main difficulty. The main difficulty and the difference between the sand arenas, the new sand arenas and the grass, is that the grass never is flat. And this is much more complicated for the balance for the horses too. And it's much more complicated to ride in these arenas than in the flat arenas. This is the reality.
It's a proper first round. I think it's a little bit of everything. It's big enough, technical enough, open water, but it's fair.
48 combinations rode over the difficult but fair course. The competition warmed up slowly, but in the end 11 pairs went through with a clear round.
I think it's again a difficult round. It's big fences. So I think it's a difficult course again.
18 riders qualified for the 2nd round on a different course, but Bassem Hassan Mohammed elected to withdraw beforehand. 17 riders brought to life round 2 of the thrilling GP. The list included the 11 clears, which were joined by Luis Sabino Gonçalves, with 1 point penalty for exceeding the time allowed, and by the best 5 riders that finished round 1 on 4 faults. Only 2 riders amongst the superstars on clear repeated the previous perfect score. So it was Maikel van der Vleuten on VDL Group Verdi and Marcus Ehning with the 17-year-old stallion Plot Blue who dreamt on, qualifying for the decisive jump-off.
The first 5-star showing. Great to have them with us here on the GCT in Madrid. Coming on towards the last, will Gerco Schröder join them in the jump-off? He does. No! 66.67 on the clock. It is 1 time fault, Gerco Schröder and Glocks London.
Gerco Schröder, at that point of the competition, with 1 point penalty in the 2nd round, already knew that he would be the 3rd man on the podium.
I'm very happy with that. After a long time, big show at London, and yeah, I jumped fantastic. The time was very short. Was a lot of time faults in the 2nd round. In the end, maybe I could turn inside to the last line, to the wall. Maybe I'm so happy today that I can keep riding in London, and okay, that family clock make this true for me.
The jump-off couldn't have been more exciting. Marcus Ehning opened the doors, jumping on clear and setting the standard. But Maikel van der Vleuten couldn't have been more determined. He was flawless, overtaking Marcus by more than 1 second. The crowd exploded and Maikel was the man of the day.
Marcus Ehning, Plot Blue, over the last, on towards home. It is 51.32. That is the time to beat for our other jump-off competitor, Maikel van der Vleuten for the Netherlands.
Actually, the first round was perfect. It's also a bit different place, different jumps. It's not every day the same. It was big enough, but not crazy. The second round even was also big. And after the first 2-3 riders, I think he didn't want to change the time because they jumped it even better than the first round. And at the end, he was right. He had 2 clear rounds. And I really prefer to have, like for this kind of money, that you don't have to ride 3 rounds to getting 10s or 12s. I was first in the jump off. I tried to put Maikel a bit under pressure, but it didn't work. But at the end, I'm happy with second place.
He is really trying for it. Go on, Maikel. He comes towards the last 51.32 to beat. He's got a lot in hand. He sits up to ride the verticals. Gallops on now towards the finish beams. 49.68. Maikel van der Vleuten takes his first ever Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix here in Madrid.
I knew it's going to be hard, you know, to do a jump off against Marcus. He had a good jump off, but it was beatable. So, you know, my horse had a good feeling, gave a good feeling today. So I could try a bit for it, and yeah, it went well.
After this fantastic second leg, the overall standing changed completely. Eric Lamaze is now the new leader of the rankings, and Emanuele Gaudiano is in second place, even with the pair on par with points, 54 apiece. Now the tour takes a break of 3 weeks, but the Longines Global Champions Tour will be back on the road at the end of May, when the world's leading riders will reach Hamburg. We'll see you there.